Okay, so the first exercise is the single leg bridges. This time we've got the leg extension, but now we're going to hold the leg in the air and then continue. So that's the progression from when you did it last time, was you extend the leg afterwards. So this time we're going to hold that leg there. So we're going to keep the hamstrings and the hip flexors under tension. While we then drive through the heels to get the glutes involved. So obviously you do your reps on one side and then you do the same on the other side. So you've got 12 reps on each side. So once you've done your 12, swap them over. Obviously I haven't done quite 12, just doing a few just to show you the video. Continuing to work through the up and down cat. This is obviously a good spinal mobility one through the thoracic and through the lumbar, as you could probably feel. Also, working on the pelvic rotation would have been a big bonus too. You can also add to this exercise as well by really driving your shoulders back and squeezing your shoulder blades and opening up the front of your shoulders as well. So that's something that you can add this time around to continue to progress this exercise, but I left it in here because spinal mobility is something that just takes quite a long time to develop. So it might just take both sets of your programming, the first 6 and the next 6 weeks. This one is the Deadbugs. You can see my hands and my feet are both straight up in the air. And then what I'm going to do is extend, obviously, as you can see, one arm and the opposite leg at the same time. I want to control that leg all the way down. So I'm using my hips and gaining strength in my hips to control that leg so it doesn't just drop to the ground. I want to have that control there. And I'm also engaging my abdominals as well. So my abs are nice and tight, my stomach muscles, to make sure that I am lengthening the hips and that I'm not rotating through my pelvis. So you can see that my back is relatively flat against the floor to allow for the hips to do the work in this exercise. Finally, we have the hurdler stretch. You can see I'm setting up just by creating that bit of a gap there. That's what I was kind of pointing out there. Just a gap between my knee and the ground. That way it's not a big stretch behind the knee. It would be a big nerve stretch on the sciatic nerve. Instead, I just lift that knee slightly off the ground, rotate my body so I'm side on as much as I can anyway with my leg, and then I bend laterally through the spine. So you can feel a big stretch in the hammies, but you can also feel this stretch. This is where you're going to feel the most through the QL there as well, which is down the side of the back, along the back there. So it's a really good stretch. Just hold this one for 5 seconds at a time.